we got a lot to cover here for just the next couple of minutes. So, take a look at this fort here. It is currently the oldest still standing brick fortification in Georgia. They began building this fort in 1808. They were building it in preparation for the War of 1812. Never saw any action in that war. Sat here and fell into ruin until the 1840s when a second phase of construction began. And then not a lot really happened here until 1861, which I'm thinking at least a few of my fellow Americans on board probably know why that's a significant year in the history of the United States, right? That's of course the year that this country split into two. That's the start of the American Civil War. I'll tell you all about this here in a second, but right now what I need to prepare you folks for is what they're about to do for us here at this fort, because yeah, in case you didn't know it, as we come up alongside in a moment, they're going to be firing off a 6-pound cannon for us. That's right, guys, take a look at the parade ground right there in front of the fort. See one of their amazing reenactors standing next to that gun preparing to fire it off for us. So coming up very shortly, folks, come and check it out over here on the starboard side. And folks, usually this cannonball just causes minimal damage to the boat. You know, we usually weld the pieces back on pretty quickly. Not a big deal, right, folks? Just if you see it coming at you, oh, here it comes. You got it hand in the air. Here it comes. All right, let's give them a big round of applause out there. Alright folks, so that was a 6-pounder he just fired for us. Means they can only shoot about a 6-pound cannonball out of that gun. Now look up at the walls of the fort. You'll see they're much more powerful 32-pounders up there. You know, I mentioned last night the River Queen came down here with a bunch of pilots on board. They docked at this little dock here. They actually fired off one of those big guns for them as they were coming in. And I was told that, you know, the windows were rattling and they actually moved the boat from the shockwave coming out of that gun right there. So yeah, those are some pretty powerful guns up top there. But take a look at this boat that surrounds the fort here. You know, not only did it serve as a defensive, you know, part of this port here, or part of this fort rather, but back in those days, it also served a very important secondary purpose. Anybody want to venture a guess as to what that secondary purpose was? Any ideas out there? No, not today. I've heard some really creative answers in the past, that's why I asked. So essentially, folks, back in those days, indoor plumbing wasn't really an option out here, right? So yeah, to get rid of your waste, you would dump it into the moat, and the natural tidal action of the river flushes out the moat with the tide. So yeah, also used as their sanitary sewer system back in those days as well. It's a lovely thought, right? You certainly wouldn't want to try to swim that moat to try to climb up the walls, right?